Hey everybody, this is the third video about my coast to coast bike trip from October 3rd, 2009, the third day of my trip. This first picture that you'll see here is actually the tiny hole that I got on day number 2, the first flat tire I had to fix. And the funny thing about this picture is that I never would drink Miller Chill, and I have no idea where that bottle cap came from. So I, to this day, do not remember how I got that bottle cap. But that'll just show you that all it took was a little tiny hole in my tire to get the flat tire. And then this next picture is the Travel Inn, which is the hotel I stayed on day number 2. It was $39.99, nothing but high class for me. And it actually was so much better than the hotel I stayed at on day number 3. This day, I stayed at a hotel that was like $29.99, and at the end of the stay, I made sure to double check the room, and underneath the hotel bed, I found like 4 syringes that I decided just to disregard, and got back on my bike and rode out of there really quickly. But yeah, so hotels that have syringes under the bed are probably not the best hotels. This is just a photograph of all the palm trees and the nice flat road I rode on. Next picture here is actually Mole Man in front of the Rio Grande River, and then I have a photograph of Brooke and Mole Man, and Mole Man loved to hang out in my handlebar bag because he was lazy. Then here's a photograph of this sand dune area near Glamis, California. There was a gas station right here that charged $4.25 for a gallon of water, and they also charged like $2 if you just wanted to use their bathroom. And the thing I like about this photograph is if you look at the flags on top of the pickup truck, you'll notice exactly how bad the winds were. And you can also see that there's some sand going across the road. That made it really challenging to ride through that, because a lot of times when you hit that sand, it would kind of make my little road bike tire wobble a lot, and it was just a pain in the butt. But it also did pose for some pretty good photo ops. This is one of my favorite from the whole trip, and this is kind of what I typically thought Southern California would be like, but this was just for that one day. I had this pure desert scene, and there was tons of people out on 4-wheel drive vehicles, but I like the whole human-powered 2-wheel drive vehicles. There's just a shot of my clip-in shoes, and then the very last shot of today, and I'll let you guys get going, is just what like a pre-dinner snack would be after I rode 91 miles on day number 3. So when I got to this shady hotel, you can see some postcards on the side of the picture, my journal, and then looks like a bunch of apples, some peaches, nectarines, Gatorade, fried chicken, and some juice. Basically the best snack after 91 miles. So alright, I'll post something tomorrow.